All right, I'm Mo from Houston, Texas, 34 years old, and this mama is ready to go to Morocco. As a woman, I feel that I'm very strong, courageous, compassionate, loving. As a mother and wife, I just have to juggle so much with making sure everyone is okay and what they need to be, what they need to do. I know how to multitask my ass off. I feel that as a child, we didn't really know that we was poor. It was very average or very routine for us to see drug dealers or crackheads running down the street. You know, we didn't have the best of everything. We didn't have the best house or anything like that. But the childhood was okay. Like, our home was very loving, but I would say that our resources were very limited, and the ability to actually see outside of the neighborhood was suppressed because that was all that we saw. Same old people doing nothing, hanging out, just, you know, roaming the streets, not really committed to bettering themselves, dreaming and doing bigger for themselves. I really couldn't see someone that looked like me that was that traveled the world, or that was a physician, or that was a pilot. You know, I didn't see any of that. All I saw was people that worked at McDonald's or worked at the post office or just had very mundane jobs, and I think that it affected me because I needed to see more in order to be able to be more. Originally, when I started traveling, it was because in 2012, I had lost my grandfather, which was very dear to me. Also, my children had lost their dad, and 2011 was just a horrible year for us. And so in 2012, I felt that I needed to make happy memories. I needed to do more than just go to work and come home and, you know, that's it. And so 2012, I said, this is gonna be the best year of our lives. And I just started traveling. I just started getting my kids. I was trying to band-aid the hurt and the pain that they experienced. So I was like, we're gonna just start traveling. And so originally when I started traveling, it was because I wanted to escape from working so much and being a mom. It was my time where I could just like unwind and just be Mo and just be free, throw the kids at the little camp on the ship and, you know, and just drink and just have a good time. And then as I started exploring a little bit more, traveling for me, I felt so connected to the universe. It was like an opportunity to actually feel like I can speak to the universe and the universe is speaking back to me. One day I got a message and everything in my spirit was just telling me to be able to provide travel opportunities to kids. So originally I just started finding some kids and I was like, I'm just gonna start doing some shit with them, you know, just showing them some stuff, exposing them to some museums or colleges, or, you know, that was just in my nature to do that. And then I linked up with an educator and she was like, no, Mo, you need to make this official. And so our official first trip, we went to a water park and we started the Divine Kids organization. We had 4 kids our first year. We had a fun-filled day in at Splash Town, Houston. And what's so crazy about this situation, we took 4 kids. 2 of the kids lived literally 5 minutes away from the freaking water park and had never been. Never been. Your whole life you have passed by this water park from your school. It's in between your home and your school, and the water park is like right here on the freeway, and you've never been, you know? And so from there, I knew that I was on the right path, and I just had to keep providing more experiences and more opportunities and for more kids. Travel has definitely opened my eyes to dream and to be able to expand my knowledge, and it has inspired me to turn around and offer that to other people that need to see it. Like, I felt that the world is just not for the fortunate to be able to see, you know? Everyone should have equal access to be able to discover who they truly are, and that comes from stepping outside of your comfort zone. I'm very grateful for the opportunity to be able to go to Morocco. It has always been a vision of mine to take the children of my organization outside of this country. So I'm grateful for that. When I was researching Morocco, I found out about the high prevalence of street kids. And the street kids are children that are on the streets. They are forced into prostitution or selling drugs, and because they don't have, a lot of resources, and these kids don't have access to an education. But, I am interested in a lot of the reforms and the organizations and the missions and the charities that are actually devoted and passionate about making their country a better place and what they're doing to combat the issues. If I can grow and take that back to the organization and help those kids to grow as well, that is my intent with Morocco.